Alright, check this thing out. Free mower. It's behind my buddy's shop. Sat there for like a year. Yeah, I asked him what was going on with it. He said it's belonged to somebody, had an electrical problem, they couldn't get it running. He didn't want to mess with it, so I said, hey man, if you want it, it's free. I'll even throw in the bagger and all the stuff. All the parts are here, they're just taken apart. So somebody tried to figure out what was going on with it and they couldn't get it to run. It does have, you know, the compression. It's got good compression, so you know that's not the problem. Got plenty of oil in it right now. As you can see, my lawn is tall. I did the whole don't mow May thing, you know, for the bees. Now that we got this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and get a booster pack out here and see if I can get this thing to turn over at the very least and maybe run. Is there a key in this thing? Well, turns over. You know, this wire right here is the kill switch wire. And I think I can just unplug it from right here. All right, let's pull the carb apart. Carbs have these little electric plungers. I think they're to help like backfires maybe, but they're kind of annoying. Oh, that don't look too bad. You know, one thing you can do to bypass these is you just take something and you cut that plunger out. This plunger, a pair of bolt cutters here. There. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. Oh, I could pull the jet out too quick. Pull this off. Come on. There we go. That's fine. There's like no corrosion in here. Butterfingers. Fingers are all slippery. Alright, that's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, it's up there good. Alright. I'll plug this back in. Doesn't do anything now. See that, but just filled right back up. So I know that's not clogged. It's got good flow, so hypothetically it should fire up if we've got spark, because it's getting fuel. It could be a bad plug too. It's usually pretty rare though. Let me grab a spark tester. There's a small engine goodies here. There we go. Alright, that should light up. So if you're ever working on a small engine, there's three basic things. You got spark, compression, and fuel. If it's got all three of those, it's going to run. So this is like the simplest thing you can do. Basically, the first thing I'll do is spin the motor over, and if it's got good compression, which this one does, then I know it's all right. And then I'll check spark and fuel. Let's go ahead and see if it's sparking. Hypothetically, it might fire now. runs. Nice. Looks like we'll be mowing in no time. Get ourselves a kill switch rigged up. Look at this. Alright. Kill switch, just like that. Let's go ahead and attach this back up onto the coil. There we go. Need this and this, and some screws. All right, got ourselves a kill switch now. Let's go ahead and put air in that tire. Oh, that's pretty good leak. She's leaking. Got to plug in the sidewall there. All right, let's drive it while we can. Man, this thing mows pretty good, really. I'm happy with that. I've got this much money into it right now, and I think I'm about to go spend $10 on a tube. And it came with a bagger. And let me tell you, one of the cool things about doing what I just did is I disabled all of the safety features, which is pretty cool. You know, by disabling all the safety features, it stays running unless I turn that switch off. Like, I can throw it in reverse and back up without having to push this stupid button, you know, to make it so it doesn't shut off on me, which is so convenient. Spent 10 bucks on a tube. Let's go ahead and pull that tire off, get a tube in it so I can finish mowing the lawn. Don't lose it. All right. Go ahead and get this out of there. We don't need this anymore. Ba-ba-doo. You save that money. Hey. Pop the bead out. So we gotta slip this in behind the rim into the tire itself, so it helps. If it's slippery. Oh, that looks like it's gonna be not fun. Another thing too you want to do is make sure that you leave the stem lined up. Right there. Alright, now the fun part is getting the stem to turn down and go down this way. Let's go ahead and do that. You want to make sure that it's not, before you put air to this, you want to make sure you're not pinching the tube on the bead, which I don't think I am, so. That's how you want it to go. A lot of times these will cut. These will get cut because of this right here. So you can I'm gonna let some air out quick. Just poke them into the rim. It's that simple. Just gotta get a little dirty. This fucking dust cap's a pain in the balls. Finish mowing this lawn, shall we? So there you have it. Free mower. Mows good. Probably hook the bagger up next. Try that out, but I just ran it out of gas. That's why I stopped. But I'm pretty much done anyways. I got that one little patch there. You know, the next thing that I could do probably is, you know, I could rig up a switch with a battery, and that way I have a starter, push button starter. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off again and then get to mowing. On to the next one.